right, thank you for joining me for a 75-minute yoga class. We're going to start with 3 rounds of sun salutes to warm up our body, and then we will hop into 26 yoga, 26 postures and 2 breathing exercises. If at any point in class something does not feel right for your body, remember that you can modify a posture, you can do something else, or you can just stand tall in mountain pose or lay down in Savasana and skip the posture entirely, right? Everything you do, yoga can be challenging at times, but we're never going to a point of pain. For the sun salutes, come towards the top of your mat with your feet close together, arms down by your side. I'm going to stand back a bit and show you in periphery. Bring your hands together at heart center and begin. As you inhale, lift your arms up, look up as if you're saluting or greeting the sun. Exhale to your nose, bend your knees, fold forward, hands to floor, relax your head. Inhale to your nose, look forward and lengthen into a halfway lift. Exhale, bend your knees, put your hands on the floor and step back into a high plank or tabletop position. Option to go from your plank or tabletop directly into a down dog or child's pose. Otherwise, take a chaturanga, lean forward, hug your elbows in, pull yourself down to the floor. Inhale, push up into a back bend. You can do cobra with elbows bent and thighs on the floor, or up dog with arms straight and thighs off the floor. Exhale, tuck your toes under, lift your hips up for down dog. You can bend one knee, straighten the other, pedal out your legs, and then press your heels to the floor, hips to the ceiling, drop your head. Look for your thighs behind you. If down dog is not speaking to you, come down onto your knees and take a child's pose instead. Sink your hips down as you stretch your arms forward. On your next inhale, hands to the floor, look forward, step forward, lengthen, halfway lift. Slowly exhale as you fold, relax your head. Inhale, chin away from your chest, arms with your ears root to rise, lift up, look up. Exhale, hands down. 2 more. Inhale, lift your arms, look up. Exhale, arms with ears fold. Inhale, look forward, lengthen. Exhale, hands to floor, step back into your plank or tabletop. Option to go straight to your down dog or child's pose, or hug your elbows in, pull yourself down. Inhale, come up into your back bend. Exhale, lift your hips up for down dog or sink your hips down for child's pose. Either way, make your arms long, spread your fingers wide. And especially if you're in down dog, try to root down through your knuckles, your palms, and the space between your index finger and thumb so that you're not putting all of your body weight on your wrists. Inhale, look forward, step forward, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms with your ears, lift up, look up. Exhale, hands down. Last one, inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step back, high plank, keep exhaling, lower down. Inhale, your up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog or child's pose. If you're doing child's pose, try to get your hips to your heels. If you're doing down dog, try to get your heels to the floor. If your heels don't naturally touch the floor, you can take a slightly wider stance. And if you have tight hamstrings, you can always micro bend your knees to take weight away from the backs of the legs. Otherwise, press your thighs back, heels down, hips up. Inhale, look forward, step forward, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, lift up, salute the sun. Exhale, hands down. Beautiful, that's our little warm up. We will now hop into 26 yoga, beginning with 2 sets of pranayama, standing deep breathing. Come to the middle of your mat space with your feet together, toes, heels touching nicely. Interlock your 10 fingers, cross your thumbs, and glue your knuckles underneath your chin. Rock your weight into your heels. Relax your shoulders down away from your ears. You made it to class. Concentrate. Meditate and begin. Inhale, chin down and arms up. Breathe in through your nose. Lift your elbows up. Suck your stomach in. Fill up your lungs. Exhale, head up. Exhale through your mouth. Slowly push your head back. Reach your arms forward. Keep exhaling. Elbows touch. Inhale, elbows out and arms up. Slowly bring your chin down. Look straight ahead. Lift your elbows all the way up. Breathe deep, full lungs. Exhale, head up. Slowly push your head back. Look way, way, way back for the wall behind you. Elbows touch, pointing to the wall in front of you. Inhale, head down. Breathe in through your nose, down through your throat to the very bottom of your lungs. Exhale, head up. As you exhale, open your mouth wide, like you're fogging up a mirror on the ceiling. Arms forward, elbows touch. Inhale, head down. Use your chin to push your knuckles down. Keep your fingers interlaced up to the webbing. Palms face the floor, forearms frame the face. Exhale, head up. Now use your knuckles to push your head back. Make a tight fist, squeeze your palms, wrists, forearms, and elbows together. Inhale, head down, keep the weight in your heels. Contract your quadricep muscles, squeeze your gluteal muscles, suck your stomach in. Exhale, head up. Even as you exhale, use your abdominal wall muscles, keep the thighs tight, weight in the heels, arms touch. Inhale, head down, so just the neck and arms are moving, lower body stays still like a statue. Imagine you could lean against a wall behind you. Exhale, head up. As you exhale, just your head tips back, no backward bending, keep shoulders over hips, hips over heels, weight in the heels. Inhale, head down. Let's make this the last breath in the first set, deepest breath so far. Spine a little longer, elbows a little higher, lungs a little fuller, suck your stomach in, breathe deep, full lungs. Exhale, head up, take your time. Eyes open, hips forward, legs locked, stomach in. Keep exhaling, push, squeeze, elbows touch. Change, arms down. Continue, second set, feet together. Interlock your 10 fingers, switch the grip, other thumb, pinky finger on top. Bring all of your knuckles underneath your chin like glue. Squeeze your thighs, squeeze your butt, stomach in. Grow taller out of the base of your spine and begin. Inhale, chin down and arms up. Breathe in through your nose, lift your elbows up. Suck your stomach in, fill up your lungs. Exhale, head up. Exhale through your mouth. Slowly push your head back. Reach your arms forward. Keep exhaling, elbows touch. Inhale, head down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Full lungs. Exhale, head up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Elbows touch. 1. Inhale, head down, use the full 6 seconds to inhale. Take in more and more and more air. Exhale, head up, use the full 6 seconds to exhale. Synchronize your breath with your body movements, elbows touch when your lungs are empty. Inhale, head down. So through the breathing exercise, you're learning to breathe a little slower, a little longer, a little deeper, full lungs. Exhale, head up. You're starting to become more aware of your body moving in time and space. Look for the wall behind you, arms forward, elbows touch. Inhale, head down. So as we learn breath control, we also start to expand our lung capacity. So one day you can have the lung expansion of a free diver. Exhale, head up. We're also working on neck and shoulder mobility. Squeeze palms, wrists, forearms, and elbows together. Inhale, I'll do 2 with you. Breathe deep, full lungs. Exhale. Elbows touch. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, head down, last breath. Second set, deepest breath of your life. When your lungs are totally full, surprise yourself. Take in 1 more sip of air. Exhale, head up. Take your time, let everything go through the exhale breath. Any worries, any cares, let them go. Be here now, elbows touch. Change, arms down. We'll continue Ardha Chandrasana with Tadasana, half moon with hands to feet pose, feet together. Inhale your arms over your head sideways, palms together. Interlock fingers, release index fingers, cross your thumbs, nice tight grip. Please don't lose the grip. Stretch up out of your waist and bend right and left, right and left. Every time you pass through the middle, stretch up a little taller, like you're trying to touch the ceiling. And when you can't stretch anymore, come to stop in the middle. Bring the weight into your heels, press your hips a little forward, squeeze your palms together, head and arms back, touch your biceps to your ears, suck your stomach in. Inhale, breathing, stretch up out of your waist, try to touch the ceiling. Exhale, breathing, absolutely straight line, slowly bend your body to the right. Without bending your elbows, without bending your knees, continuously push your hips to the left beyond your flexibility. You're trying to create a tremendous stretching feeling in the left side of your body, all over, inside out, bones to skin, fingers to toes. Keep the weight in your heels, thighs contracted, glutes contracted, press your hips forward, pull your abdomen in, upper body back, touch your biceps to your ears. Push your left hip a little forward to get your 2 hips in line. Now bring your right shoulder forward, open your chest like a flower petal blooming. Option to stay here or get a little deeper at the end. Come down, push and push and push. Change. Inhale to come up, stop in the middle. Press your heels down, pull your abdomen in, squeeze your palms together, wrists straight. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, slowly bend to the left, press your hips to the right, breathe in and out through your nose. If at any point in class you find that you're holding your breath, you can't breathe, or you have to breathe through your mouth, it might be a sign that you've gone a little too far. Now, there's certain postures like back bends where you might not be able to do deep belly breaths in and out through your nose, and that's okay, but you're never depriving your body of oxygen for long periods of time. Weight in the heels, hips forward, arms back, arms with the ears. Move your right hip a little forward, 2 hips in line. Left shoulder forward, 2 shoulders in line. Option to stay here, get a little deeper at the end, come down, push, push, push. Change, inhale to come up, first back bend of the day. Take a deep breath, full lungs, keep your eyes open. Relax your head back as far as it goes. You can give your head a gentle shake, look for the floor behind you, squeeze your butt, lift your chest, and immediately bring your arms back with your ears, try to touch the wall behind you. So this is an example of a posture where you might not be able to do like deep breaths when you're in it, right? We can still do little sips of air in and out through your nose. Keep your eyes open, lock your legs, weight in your heels. Inhale, breathing, push stomach, thighs, hips, everything forward. Keep your chest lifted. Bring your arms back, look back, fall back, way back, go back, more back, change. Inhale to come up, big stretch up, lengthen, decompress. Exhale, stomach in, fold. Arms with ears, hands to floor, drop your head. Go for a walk, move your hips, shake your head. This is a U-turn from back bending to forward folding. At the beginning of class, especially in the winter months, your spine might not be quite warmed up yet. Take it easy at the beginning of class. Move your hips to get your lower back nice, relaxed, comfortable, easy, flexible. Tadasana, hands to feet pose. Bend your knees halfway. You can grab the backs of your calves or your Achilles or your heels from underneath. Step on all 10 fingers. Pull on your heels, roll your weight into your toes, and lift your hips up. Stretch your upper body down from the lower spine to the floor. Pulling is the object of stretching. You're trying to create a tremendous stretching feeling in the back of your body, all over, inside out, bones to skin, fingers to toes, with a smiling, happy face. It's kind of poetic. Roll forward like a wheel, lift your hips up, stretch your spine down, breathe through your nose. Change, come on up. Knees can bend. You want to hinge at your hips. So lift up with a flat back, straight spine. Good. Arms down, and you stand a little taller. Second set, feet together. Inhale, arms up, palms together. Switch the grip. Interlock your fingers. Release your index fingers. Cross your thumbs. Press your hips forward. Pull your abdomen in. Slide your breastbone up. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, slowly bend to the right, press your hips to the left, breathe. So use what you learned in the first set to inform your second set. If first set at the end you felt like you could have gone deeper, maybe go a little deeper in the second set. Or if in the first set you had to come out early or you were having trouble breathing, maybe that's a sign to go a little bit slower. Use your right hand to pull your left hand to the top right corner of the room. Press your left heel into the floor, press your right heel into the floor, come down, push, push, push. Change, inhale to come up, stop in the middle. Hips forward, arms back, inhale, stretch up. Exhale, slowly bend to the left, press your hips to the right. You're stretching the right side body, toning the left side body, don't collapse. Can you create a little bit more space between your left armpit and left hip, and then a little bit more space between your right armpit and right hip. Weight in the heels, hips forward, arms back, right hip a little forward, 2 hips in line, left shoulder forward, open your chest like a flower petal blooming, come down, push, 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 change, inhale to come up. Second heart opener, keep your eyes open, relax your head back, squeeze your butt, lift your chest, and take your arms back with your ears. So whole spine back bending, whole front of the body stretching, keep the weight in your heels, lock your legs. Inhale, breathing, push stomach, thighs, hips, everything forward. Keep your chest lifted, bring your arms back, look back, fall back, way back, go back, more back. Change, inhale to come up, stretch, lengthen, exhale, fold. Hands to floor, drop your head. Go for another walk, move your hips, shake your head. Notice what's a little bit more loose in the second set and what's still a little tighter, tender. Again, there's no right or wrong answer there. You're just checking in with the body. Tadasana, hands to feet pose, bend your knees halfway. You can grab the backs of your legs or your heels from underneath. Pull on your heels, roll your weight into your toes and lift your hips up. Stretch your upper body down from the lower spine to the floor. Keep pulling, keep stretching, keep breathing. Roll forward like a wheel into your big toes. Spiral your inner thighs back. Push your knuckles down, lift your hips up, push your knees back, try to lock your knees. Change, come on up, hands together. Knees can bend as you lift. Nice, arms down, and you let that one go. Awkward Utkatasana, step your right foot to the right about 6 inches, hip width distance, insides of your feet perfectly parallel like 11s. Bring your arms up, parallel to the floor, tricep muscles tight, all 5 fingers together, thumbs with your index fingers. Reach your arms forward, pull your abdomen in, bend your knees, sit back and down into a chair. Feet flat position, spine straight to begin with, 100% of your body weight in your heels, sit down, halfway only, hips into a chair. Suck your stomach in and lean your upper body back, depression to abdominal wall, contraction to abdominal muscles, a little bit more weight back into the heels, lift your chin up, chest up, lean back, fall back, way back, change, come on up, keep your arms there, press your hips a little forward so your back is flat, spread your toes wide and then lift your heels, come up maximum on your tippy toes like a ballerina. Stretch up at the top, bend your knees, sit down, lean back, touch your head and hips to an imaginary wall behind you, lift your heels a little higher, knees a little higher, sit down into a chair, but don't sit below a chair. Change, last part, come on up, still breathing. Squeeze your knees together, let your heels come a little off the floor and slowly sit down. Take your time, listen to your body, stop whenever you want, or sit all the way down. Squeeze your knees together and forward, thighs parallel to the floor, arms parallel to the thighs, spine perfectly straight from the side, looks like you're holding a box. Change, slowly come up, knees together, good, heels down, right foot back, arms and shoulders down, take a breath. Second set, step your right foot to the right, same footprint, insides of your feet parallel, arms up, parallel to the floor, reach your arms forward, abdomen in, bend your knees, sit back and down. So you can move your hips back and lean forward to sit into a chair and then start to lift your upper body off of your lower body. Triceps stay tight, shoulders soft, shoulders out of the ears, keep your neck long, move your hips back a little bit more like you're on the verge of falling backwards, lift your chin up, chest up, change, come on up, keep your arms there, press your hips forward, spread your toes wide, lift your heels, concentrate, meditate, levitate, stretch up, sit down, lean back. Notice if your knees want to go in or out, keep 6 inches between toes, heels, knees and hands, lift your heels a little higher, sit down 1 more inch. Change, come on up, last part, still breathing. Squeeze your knees together, let your heels come a little off the floor and slowly sit down. Slower you do, better you do, building lots of balance, strength, control. Keep a gap between your butt and your feet, so rather than sitting all the way down, you stay a little bit lifted. Change, slowly come up. Good, heels down, right foot back, arms down. Eagle pose, Garudasana. We're gonna do the right side first. Inhale your arms over your head, big stretch up. Exhale, swing right arm under left arm, right elbow under left elbow. Cross first at your elbows again if you can at your wrists. You can have hands in prayer. You can also interlace fingers, grab a thumb or grab your shoulders and give yourself a big bear hug. Pull your elbows down, bend your knees, sit back and down, hips into a chair, stay down there, lean back and bring your right leg over your left leg as high as possible. Right leg over left leg, cross your legs each other, twist like ropes, breathe. In and out through your nose. If your foot is coming out, sit down more. If you're losing your balance, arch your upper body back. Bring your knees to the right, upper body to the left, twist like ropes, sit down, upper body back at the end. Good, change, feet together, inhale, arms up, left side. Exhale, swing left arm, under right arm, left under right, palms together, thumbs towards your nose, pinkies away from your face. Pull your elbows down, bend your knees, sit down, hips down into a chair, keep your hips low, lean back and bring left leg over right leg, left over right, cross twist, squeeze and breathe. In and out through your nose. This side might look or feel different from the other side. It does for me, and that's okay. We're not symmetrical. And the goal of yoga is not to stretch, to strengthen, to balance, to become symmetrical. The goal of yoga is self-realization, right? So as long as you're getting to know yourself a little better, love yourself a little bit better, you're in a good spot with your yoga practice. Knees to the left, upper body to the right, sit down, lean back, and change. Feet together, arms up, right to second set. Swing right arm under left arm, bring your hands a little to the right, pull the left shoulder down, elbows down, bend your knees, sit down, lean back, keep your hips low, and bring right leg over left leg, hamstring over quadricep. If your foot is wrapping, try to eliminate the gap between your right ankle and left calf muscle. Push your top leg into your bottom leg. If your hands are in prayer, try to get your fingers even, wrists straight, palms flat, left hip a little forward, right shoulder a little forward, sit down. lean back, and change. Feet together, arms up. Last one, here we go. Left arm, under right arm, pull your elbows down, sit down low, lift your chest, keep your neck long, and bring your left leg over your right leg. Cross twist, squeeze and breathe. In and out through your nose. So the same way that one side might be different from the other, second set might feel different from first set, right? Or today's class will probably feel different from yesterday's class. And these are all good reminders that we are very much alive. Bring your knees to the left, upper body to the right, sit down, lean back, and change. Feet together, arms up, arms down. Party time. You can grab a sip of water if you want. Cheers, friends. So the yoga postures are the same in 26 and 2 yoga every time, but we are very much not the same, right? And that's such a joy of this practice. I often have people ask me like, how do you not get bored doing the same thing every day? And I'm like, because it's not the same thing, right? The postures are the same, but we're all interacting with it from a different place every class, which is this is such a wonderful control group to have in your life. So enjoy. Standing series, balancing series, standing head to knee, Dandayamana Janushrasana. Shift your weight to your left leg, block your left leg, lift your right leg up, flex your toes back, engage your abdominal wall. Option to stay here or start to round down and eventually pick up your right foot. All 10 fingers interlocked, webbing to webbing grip. From start to finish, standing legs should be solid concrete, one piece, lamppost, unbroken, you have no knee. If you have a grip on your foot and you know your left leg is locked, no bend, no wobble. Inhale, breathing slowly, gently, lift your right leg up. Stretch it forward until your right leg is exactly parallel to the floor, no higher, no lower, standing leg lock. Take a breath. Kick your heel forward, flex all 5 toes back towards your face from the ankle. If both legs lock from the side legs, make an L like Linda, then start to bend your elbows down. Touch your elbows to your calf muscles. One day, elbows go below the calf muscles. Lock your knee, lock your knee, lock your knee. Change, arms straight, bend the right leg, right foot down. Shift your weight to your right foot. Evenly distribute your body weight on your right foot without sinking back into your heel. You want to keep your big toe down the whole time. Lift your left leg up, flex your toes back, pull your abdomen in, use your core strength. Option to stay here or round down, maybe 1 or 2 inches. Eventually hands outside of the calf, the shin, and eventually you pick up your foot. You're also welcome to start with your knee higher in your chest so you don't have to round down as much. You can stay here in the setup or when you're ready, inhale. Slowly, gently lift your left leg up. Continuously keep kicking, kick your heel forward, flex your toes back. You're training your Achilles to stretch. If your standing leg is bending a lot, think about lifting your hips up so that your knee is over your ankle rather than your big toe. If both legs lock, you feel tremendous stretching, feeling on the backs of both legs, maybe even a cramp on your thigh. Puff up your chest and then bend your elbows in and down. Touch your elbows to your calf muscles, bring your chest down more. One day, elbows go below the calf muscles. Change, take your time as you reverse out. You can put your hands on your back and do a little back bend or knee bend. Oh gosh, the fact that it's like not 20 degrees today in Washington, DC with my heat on, I'm like, ooh, feels like a hot yoga class in here. It's awesome. Shift your weight to your left leg, lock your left leg, lift your right leg up, flex your toes back, round down, pick up your right foot. So notice if you're sinking back into your heel, right? You want to move your hips forward the whole time so that the weight is evenly distributed on all 4 corners of your left foot. If you have a grip on the foot, inhale, lift your right leg up. If both legs lock, bend elbows down. If elbows go below calf muscles, slowly tuck your chin to your chest. Put your exactly forehead on your knee. Hold and breathe at your deepest point. Whenever you're ready, bring your head up, arms straight, bend your right leg, right foot down. Shift your weight to your right leg, squeeze your right thigh tight, lift your left leg up, flex your toes back, round down, pick up your foot, all 10 fingers interlocked. Pull the abdomen in, concentrate, meditate, relax your face, inhale, lift your left leg up. If both legs lock, bend elbows down. If elbows go below calf muscles, tuck your chin to your chest. Put your forehead on your knee. Lock your knee. Lock your knee. Lock your knee. The hardest part is coming out with control that requires the most concentration in the posture. Head up, arms straight, Bend your left leg, left foot down. Good for you. That was a forward fold, a compression posture. Next, we're going to do a big back bend, heart and shoulder opener, standing bow pulling pose, Dandayamana, Dhanurasana. Feet together, bring your right hand up. Elbow touches the body, palm faces the ceiling. Bring your hand out to the right. Give yourself a high five for practicing Yoga Stay. Yes, reach back without turning or twisting your wrist. Pick up the inside of your right foot at the ankle bone, thumb with your index finger. Bring your left arm up and back with your ear, knees together to start. Lock your left leg, point your right toes, lift your chin, take a breath, stretch up. And when you're ready, slowly charge your body forward. Simultaneously, kick your right leg back and up. When you're ready, start to bring your body down and your leg up. See the foot come directly over the top of your head. From the side, 2 heels in line. Kick back and up. In other words, 2 shoulders in line. Eventually touch your chin to your shoulder, shoulder blade, scapula, stretching away from the body. Kicking and stretching equal, simultaneous, 50-50. The harder you kick, you can balance forever. Body down more, leg up more. Kick, kick, kick. Change. Kick yourself up with control. Feet together, arms down. Take your left hand up, out to the left. Reach back without turning or twisting your shoulder. Pick up the inside of your left foot at the ankle bone, thumb with your index finger. Bring your right arm up and back, left hip forward, knees together. So notice if one hip is way higher than the other, try to even out your hips. Lift your right kneecap, point your left toes, lift your chin, stretch up. Option to stay here or slowly kick into your hand. Simultaneously, charge your body forward. Remember, kicking and stretching equal, simultaneous, 50-50. If you lose the balance, hop back in, kick even harder. Push your left foot into your left hand. Kick your left heel away from your butt. Press your big toe all the way up to the ceiling, and then actively push your right fingertips forward. Tricep muscle tight, but the face stays relaxed. Evenly distribute your body weight on your standing leg without grabbing the floor with your toes. Reach your arm forward, relax your left shoulder back, and come down parallel to the floor. Body down more, leg up more. Reach forward one more time, charge your body forward, kick up one more time at the end. Good, change, slowly kick yourself up, feet together, arms down. So I mentioned it in standing head to knee, but for me at least, one of the most powerful parts of balancing postures is the coming out of them, the exit of the postures. Often we put a lot of thought into how we get into postures, how we hold them, and then sometimes we fall out, right? And that's okay. But if you can, see if you can come out of the posture with as much intention and meditation as you hold the posture, right? So you come out with just as much control. Doesn't always happen, but when it does, it's pretty great. Second set, bring your right hand up, out to the right, reach back, pick up the inside of your right foot at the ankle, thumb with your index finger, bring your left arm up and back with your ear. This class is a moving meditation. Lock your left leg, point your right toes, lift your chin, stretch up, and slowly kick, stretch, breathe, concentrate, meditate, levitate, breathe in and out through your nose. Bring the body down more, leg up more, charge your body forward, kick, kick, kick. Slowly come up, feet together, arms down. Lovely. Last one, left hand up, out to the left, reach back, pick up the inside of your left foot at the ankle, right arm up, knees together. One day arm behind your ear flap. Lift your right kneecap, point your left toes, lift your chin and shoulder, stretch up. And when you're ready, slowly swipe your right arm along the profile of your face. Simultaneously kick your left leg back and up. So you can see the shoulder blades sliding apart. Keep your chin and chest lifted, jaw relaxed, heart space open. Breathe through your nose. Come down parallel to the floor, big toe to the ceiling, body down more, leg up more, charge your body forward, kick up one more time at the end. When you're ready, slowly kick yourself up with control. Great. Feet together, arms down. Come to the back of your mat, Tadasana, balancing stick. Feet together. Inhale, arms up, palms together. Interlock your fingers, release your index fingers, cross your thumbs. Nice tight white knuckle grip. Lean back, stretch up. Step your right foot forward. Shift your weight to your right foot, stretch. And when you're ready, come down like a slow moving seesaw. Eventually, arms, body, head, legs, everything parallel to the floor. From the side, body makes a T like Tom, not a broken umbrella. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Change, come up slowly with control. Left foot down, right foot back. Notice if your hands are coming apart like mine are, squeeze palms together, wrist straight. Step your left foot forward. Shift your weight to your left foot, stretch. And when you're ready, come down. So contract your gluteal muscles and quadricep muscles, pull your abdomen in. Keep your arms with your ears back flat from the side. Chest down, chin forward, neck long, lift your right leg up. Change, slowly come up with control. Right foot down, left foot back, float your arms down. Go again, arms up, palms together, switch the grip, interlock fingers, release index fingers, cross thumbs, step your left foot forward, block both legs, stretch and tilt, charge your body forward, try to touch the wall in front of you, shoulder blade, scapula coming away from the body, body down, lift your leg up, leg up, leg up, change, left foot down, right foot back, lean back, stretch up, step your left foot forward, don't lose the grip, stretch, and tilt. So charge your body forward, stretch your big toe back like a human, tug of war, bring the body down more, leg up to parallel, stretch, stretch, stretch. Change, slowly right foot down, left foot back, arms down. Enough of that, you can come to the top of your mat and face the side of your mat for the next 3 postures. I will face you, standing separate legs, stretching, Dandayamana, Bikram, Qashimotonasana, inhale, arms up. Exhale, step your right foot to the right, nice generous step, arms down parallel to the floor, turn your toes in, heels out, lock your legs, lift your chest, and swan dive forward. Great. You can always start with your hands on the floor in front of you. You can also grab the outsides of your feet or your pinky toes, eventually grab your heels from behind, step on all 10 fingers, pull on your heels, roll your weight into your toes, lift your hips up, push your knees back, try to lock your knees. First the leg stretching, then the hip stretching, lower spine, whole body stretching, 360-degree angle stretching, coccyx to toes, coccyx to forehead, touch your forehead to the floor, in between your feet. If your forehead's already touching the floor, take a little bit of a smaller step. If your forehead's nowhere near the floor, take a little bit of a bigger step. Everybody roll forward one more time, find your edge, pull, stretch, breathe, touch your head to the floor in between your feet. Then change, slowly come up with a flat back. Very nice, beautiful. Step your right foot back to the place, arms up, arms down. Second set stretching. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, step your right foot anywhere from 3 to 5 feet, right? A generous step. Turn your toes in, heels out, lock your legs, lift your chest, go down. You never want your steps so wide that you lose control of the legs. You want to feel the stretch in the hamstrings, the backs of the legs, not the inner thighs. Now, if your knees are bending a lot, that's really normal. Put your hands on the floor, walk forward as much as you need to. Lift your hips up, push your knees back. Now contract your quadricep muscles, lock your legs. Once the legs are straight, right, you can keep your hands on the floor in front of you or eventually reach back, grab your heels, pull on your heels, roll your weight into your toes. Bring elbows to calves, shoulders up towards the ceiling, decompress the neck spine, roll forward a little bit more, pull stomach through thighs, chest through knees, eventually head touches the floor in between your feet. Good, change, slowly come up, take your time, step your right foot back, arms up, arms down. Triangle Trikhanasana. This posture is not speaking to me at the moment, so I will walk you through it, but I won't really be demoing it with you. Triangle Trikhanasana, inhale, arms up. I'll do it a little bit. Exhale, step your right foot to the right. Nice big step, arms down parallel to the floor. Press your hips forward, lean your upper body back. Turn your right foot out, left toes in, 2 heels in line. Inhale, bend your right knee and lunge. Eventually, you will have your right thigh parallel to the floor. So right leg makes an upside down L like Linda. Sit down, lean back, and move your arms at the same time. Hover your fingertips between your big and second toe. Don't touch the floor. Don't push any weight on the floor. Look up to the ceiling. Touch your chin to your shoulder. Profile of your face visible to the side wall. Push your left hip forward and down. Push your right knee back with the help of your elbow. Keep your abdominal wall nice and tight, glutes tight. Now turn, twist upper body back like spine twisting posture. Lock your left leg, keep your left foot flat on the floor. Change, rotate your arms, straighten your right leg, right toes in, left toes out, 2 heels in line. Inhale, bend your left knee and lunge. If your knee is going way beyond your ankle, take a bigger step. You want your knee tracking with your ankle. Sit down, lean back, and move your arms. Now let's say your thigh is not yet parallel to the floor. That's really normal. Rather than coming all the way down and collapsing, maybe just have your wrist or forearm in front of the knee. You're not staying all the way lifted, right? You're still using your left side oblique, left chords to stay lifted. So there's a 45-degree angle from your ankle to the crown of your head. Now look up, stretch up, touch your chin to your shoulder, breathe to your nose. Bend your left knee, sit down more, chest up more, turn, twist, lock your right leg, keep your right foot flat on the floor. Change, move your arms, straighten your left leg, left toes in, right foot back, arms up, arms down. Take a breath. Second set, triangle. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, step your right foot to the right, nice generous step, arms down, parallel to the floor. Press your hips forward, lean your upper body back, turn your right foot out, left toes in. Inhale, bend your right knee, lunge. Notice if your knee is going to the left of your ankle, you want your knee directly tracking with your ankle. Squeeze your glutes, sit down, lean back, and move your arms. Triceps tight. Elbow in front of the knee eventually, left arm up to the ceiling, look up, stretch up, reach your left arm up, stretch your right arm down, pull your abdomen in. Sit down a little bit lower in the second set, but imagine you're gonna squeeze your heels together, feet stay in place, but this is the inner thigh strength we wanna engage. Turn, twist, roll the left rib cage back, lock your left leg, keep your left foot flat on the floor. Change, so nice. Rotate your arms, straighten your right leg, right toes in, left toes out, 2 heels in line. Inhale, bend your left leg, lunge. Left leg makes an L like Linda, lean back, reach your arms apart, and move your arms at the same time. Eventually, elbow in front of the knee. Hover your fingertips between your big and second toe. Don't touch the floor, don't push any weight on the floor. Look up, stretch up, push your right hip forward and down. Push your left knee back with the help of your elbow. Now turn, twist upper body back like spine twisting posture at the end of class. Reach your right arm up one more time, lock your right leg, keep your right foot flat on the floor. Change, move your arms, press your left heel into the floor to come up, left toes in, right foot back, arms up, and float your arms down. Standing separate leg, head to knee. Dandayamana, Bikram Janusharasana, slowing down, going inwards. Inhale, arms up. Palms together, only cross your thumbs. Exhale, step your right foot to the right, 3 to 4 feet. Shift your weight to your heels, pick up your toes, pivot on your heels. Turn your back toes in, push your left hip forward, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. 2 hips in line, 2 heels in line. Backside foot makes a 45-degree angle. Stretch up, tuck your chin to your chest, and you go down. Chin to chest, stomach in, round your spine, touch your forehead and knee together. Front side compression, throat choked, eyes open, breathing normal. Stretch your fingertips beyond your big and second toe. Bring maximum weight to your right front foot for balance and hip alignment. Lift your right hip up, press your left hip forward so your 2 hips are in line. Breathe through your nose. Push your forehead into your knee a couple times real quick. Lock both legs. Walk your hands together. Change, slowly uncurl, vertebra by vertebra, disc by disc, head up, last. Pick up your toes, pivot on your heels to the other side of your mat, uncross your heels, turn your back toes in, push your right hip forward, 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 2 hips in line, 2 heels in line. Big stretch up, chin to chest, go down, chin to chest, stomach in, round your spine, touch your forehead to your knee. Front side compression, throat choked, eyes open, breathing normal. Stretch your fingertips beyond your big and second toe. Bring your weight to your front foot, left hip up, right hip forward, 2 hips in line. So your back leg stays long, back heel on the floor, but your front leg can bend if it helps you get your forehead and knee closer together. Push your forehead into your knee, lift your kneecaps, lock your legs, walk your hands back together in prayer. Change, come up, arms with ears, palms together, chin to chest, head up last. Good, pivot on your heels, float your right foot back, arms down. Wonderful. Second set, maybe the spine's a little bit more warmed up, maybe go a little deeper. Arms up, palms together, cross your thumbs, other thumb on top. Step your right foot to the right. Pick up your toes, pivot on your heels, turn your back toes in, press your left hip forward, stretch up, chin to chest, go down, round, scoop, curl, tuck, concave. To touch your forehead and knee together, right, you can bend your front leg. You can always take a bigger or smaller step. You can turn your back toes forward and in more. You can really push the floor away from you. So one day forehead and knee touch, maybe they get a little bit closer in the second set, but maybe not, right? We're slowly opening the spine and squeezing, compressing the abdominal wall, never going to a point of pain. Push forehead into knee, lock both legs, hands together, change. Imagine you're dragging your forehead up your thigh, your chest. Head up at the end. Pick up your heels, pivot 180 degrees, face you for the last one. Press your palms together, pinkies together, wrist straight. Stretch up, chin to chest, go down. Can you look at your belly button all the way down? You can't see your front foot all the way down. Maybe for a balance challenge, keep your hands together, arms long, chin to chest, touch your forehead and knee together. We're massaging the internal organs, squeezing, compressing the abdominal wall as you round your spine. This posture has balance, strength, and flexibility all at once. Push your forehead into your knee, lock both legs, hands together. Change, feel your palms pressing together, feel your left foot pushing into the floor as you lift up, head up last. Pivot on your heels, right foot back, arms down. Come to the middle of your mat for the hip opening series, returning to some balance work, tree pose, Tadasana. Shift your weight to your left leg, lock your left leg, and lift your right leg up. Heel to costume, slowly, gently let your right knee drop down and back into a half lotus shape. We're training our hips and knees to sit in lotus pose one day. Can bring your right hand up to the center of your chest, and if you can balance your left hand. Elbows down, chest up. Think about temporarily eliminating any curvature in your spine. Good, change, right leg down, shift your weight to your right leg, squeeze your right thigh tight, lift your left leg up. Maybe at first your foot's on your shin, your knee, your thigh, eventually heel to costume. Maybe at first you hold on to your knee with your hand, and when you're ready, you'll let your left knee drop. Again, but you're not forcing the body to move in a way that is not pleasant. Can bring one or both hands together. On this side, my foot falls, so I'm gonna hold onto my foot with my hand. Everybody move your left hip forward a little bit, shoulders down, spine long from the side. Beautiful, change, left leg down. You're welcome to do a second set of tree pose the same way that we do 2 sets of most other stuff. You can also try another variation called toe stand, Padangustasana. Look to the floor, 4 feet in front of you. Picking an unmoving spot helps with balance, concentration, meditation. Lock your left leg and lift your right leg up. Let your right knee drop. Can bring one or both hands together. 90% of our vision is peripheral, which means that even if you're concentrating on one spot on the floor, you're still aware of your body in time and space. As you're ready, fold forward, hands to floor, option to stay here or lean forward like you're gonna do a handstand, lift your left heel, bend your left knee, sit down on your heel, walk your hands back to either sides of your hips, stretch the crown of your head up to the ceiling. You can bring your left hand and right hand together, spine straight, come a ½ inch off your heel. You're ready, place your hands on the floor. You can come up on 2 feet or lift your hips up to straighten your standing leg and then press your hips forward to reverse out. Good, change, right leg down, lock your right leg, lift your left leg up, let your left knee drop. You can bring one or both hands together, look towards the floor, fold forward, hands to floor, option to stay here or lean forward, lift your heel, bend your knee, sit down, walk your hands back, breathe through your nose. Can bring one or both hands together, spine straight, come a ½ inch off your heel. When you're ready, hands to floor, you can come up on 2 feet or lift your hips up to straighten your standing leg and then press your hips forward to reverse out. Nice, change, left leg down, honor yourself, give yourself high five, fist bump, turn around, Savasana, head to the front of your mat, feet to the back of your mat. We are on the floor for the rest of class. Woohoo! Okay, bring your heels together, Let your toes fall open. Arms down by your side. Palms face the ceiling. Eyes open. Mouth closed. Breathing normal. Savasana is a gas station. Let it fill you up. I think I shared this with class this weekend as well, but a useful mindset for me in my yoga practice is to think of like everything we do during our yoga practice as part of our yoga practice. So mindfully, right? If you need to take a break from a posture, you do so mindfully. When you take a sip of water, it's mindful. If you need to like fix your shorts, right, you're doing so in like a meditative way. So everything you do during this time that you have set aside for yourself is part of your yoga practice, right? And we're practicing like generosity towards ourselves, attentiveness towards ourselves, right? You're paying attention to what's going on in your body, in your heart, and your mind, right? I think all of us have had an experience, you know, with someone we love where it's like, oh, you're not really paying attention to me, right? I just said that and you didn't really hear what I was saying. But we often do that with ourselves too, right? Like our body or our heart is trying to tell us something and we're not really paying attention. Yoga is a nice opportunity to give yourself your full presence, right? Your full attention to what's going on. And again, body, mind, and spirit. And just kind of love on yourself a little bit. So everything you do during this time, let it be part of your yoga practice, your self-realization journey. Pavanamutasana when you're moving toes. Bend your right leg up, interlock your 10 fingers, grab your right shin, nice tight white knuckle grip, pull your knee out to the right, down towards your shoulder, completely avoid your rib cage. Keep your head on the floor without lifting your head. Look down the center line of your body, pull and hold. Change, right leg down, bend your left leg up, interlock your 10 fingers, nice tight grip, pull your knee out to the left, down towards your shoulder, avoid your rib cage. Keep your right leg on the floor. If your right calf muscle does not naturally touch the floor, you can flex your right toes back to your face to anchor right side body down. Change, left leg down, both legs lift up, grab your elbows each other, give yourself a big hug for coming to class today, good for you. If you can't grab your elbows, right, you can interlace your fingers, grab your wrists or forearms. You can always place your hands on your shins and squeeze the knees together and down. The idea here is we're kind of stretching out our back on the floor, and we're also purposely putting some pressure on the lower abdomen to remove gas bubbles from the stomach. It is called wind removing pose for a reason. Change, arms down and eyes open. Second set, bend your right leg up, interlock your fingers, switch the grip, other thumb, pinky finger on top, pull your knee out and down, push the pads of your fingers into the backs of your hands to strengthen your grip, draw your knee towards your armpit, opening the hip capsule. Change, right leg down, left leg up, pull your knee out and down. Notice if you're leaning way to the left, right, try to keep your right shoulder, right side back, right glute, right leg on the floor. Change, left leg down, both legs up, grab your elbows each other. If it's easy to grab your elbows, palm your elbows, right? You can always get a little bit more compact. Keep your heels in line side by side, not crisscross. Head on the floor, look down the center line of your body, squeeze and breathe. Eventually, or in the future, when the bone joint skeletal system has improved, the whole spine from coccyx to the neck will be flat on the floor. Change, arms down and eyes open. Next, we do a straight leg sit up. If you have any concerns about your back, skip the sit up, roll off to the side, meet on your stomach. Otherwise, legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Elbows to floor, forehead to knees. Good, turn. Lie on your stomach for the spine strengthening series, starting with Cobra, Bhujangasana, good for your lower lumbar spine. Place your hands flat on the floor just below your shoulders so your elbows point up to the ceiling. Zip up your legs like a cobra's tail, toes and heels touch. Lock your legs, squeeze your butt, look up and lift. Stretch your upper body off the floor, beautiful. Use 100% back strength, that's so nice. Come up halfway only, elbows stay bent, they make an L, a 90-degree angle. Hug your arms into your sides, roll your shoulders back and down, stretch your elbows to your hip bones. Fingers point forward, toes point back. Don't forget about your cobra's tail. Keep your feet together, toes and heels touch. Lock your legs, squeeze your butt, push your feet, hips and hands flat into the floor. Now look up, chin up, chest up, stretch up, breathe up, and change. Slowly with control, lower down, look to your right, left ear on your mat, arms down, palms face the ceiling, toes together, heels fall open. Second set, bring your chin forward. Place your hands flat on the floor just below your shoulders so your elbows point up. Zip up your legs, toes, heels touch. Lock your legs, squeeze your butt. Look up and lift. Stretch your upper body off the floor. Squeeze shoulder blades, scapula together. Imagine you have like a number 2 pencil in between your shoulder blades and you're trying to squeeze it together. By extension, right, we start to stretch the fascia on the chest. So you're strengthening the back muscles and you're also really opening through the neck and shoulders and chest where a lot of us carry tension, especially in the winter months. Lock your legs, press your feet, hips and hands flat into the floor. Keep your neck long, lift your chest up. Good, change, lower down with control. Look to your left, right here on your mat, arms down, heels open. Looking left and right is a great, an effective way to start to open the neck and shoulder, but it can be kind of intense. So if looking left and right doesn't feel great, you can bend one or both arms so that your hands are close to your face, and that will take pressure off of the neck and shoulder. And if it's still uncomfortable, right, or if lying on your stomach just doesn't feel good, you can always lie on your side or your back in between postures. Locust Shalabhasana, chin forward, arms straight position. Rotate your arms so your palms face the floor. Option to keep your arms out to the side or wiggle your arms underneath you, stretching out the arms and hands. One day pinky fingers touch, but hands never overlap. Lock your right leg, point your right toes, and lift your right leg up to a 45-degree angle, half of 90. See the foot come directly over the top of your head. Press your hands back, roll forward, lift your leg. Change, slowly right leg down. Relax your right leg, lock your left leg, point your left toes, and lift your left leg up. Left leg should be solid, concrete, one piece, lamp post, unbroken. You have no knee. Press down through your knuckles, triceps tight, lift your leg up, change, left leg down. Third part, tuck your chin in a little bit so your neck is long, mouth on your mat, bring your arms a little closer underneath you, spread your fingers wide, zip up your legs like a cobra's tail, toes and heels touch, lock your legs, squeeze your butt, point your toes, roll forward, and lift both legs up. Come up, everybody come up, struggle a little harder, don't give up. Mouth down, triceps tight, shoulders down, spread your fingers wide, press your knuckles down, roll forward, legs up, change, lower down, slow, take your arms out, look to the right, left ear on your mat, and take a nice easy breath in through the nose and out through the nose. There will be times in your yoga class where you notice that your heart rate is increasing, but with a continued yoga practice, what you'll also notice is even when the heart picks up, the breath can still be controlled. And this is one of the things that we practice in the pranayama, the breathing exercises, right? We're learning to control our lungs, control our breath, eventually even our heart rate as well. Second set, bring your chin forward, arms straight position, rotate your arms, palms face the floor, bring your arms underneath you, one day pinky fingers touch, lock your right leg, point your right toes, and lift your right leg up. So we're still breathing in and out through the nose. Stretch your big toe back. Keep the sole of the foot facing the ceiling. Lift your leg. Change, right leg down. Relax right leg, walk left leg, point left toes, lift your left leg up. So hip and forearm touch, spiral inner left thigh up, stretch your leg back, lift your heel up. Change, left leg down. Tuck your chin in, neck long, mouth down, bring your arms a little closer, spread your fingers wider, triceps tight, zip up your legs, lock your legs, point your toes, roll forward, lift both legs up. If you'd like in the second set, keep your legs locked, but try separating your legs, see if you can lift up more, and then bring your knees, feet back together, shoulders down, thighs up, change, lower down, take your arms out, look to the left, and return to your breath. Slow inhale through your nose. Slow exhale through your nose. Breathe in. Slowly breathe out. Full locust, Purna Shalabhasana, chin forward, arms out to the side like airplane wings. Zip up your legs like a cobra's tail, toes and heels touch. Lock your legs, squeeze your butt, point your toes, look up and lift. Arms, body, head, legs, everything lifts off the floor like a 747 taking off. Just your hip bones on the floor, the rest of your body's in the air. Look up to the ceiling where your eyes go, body knows to follow. Keep your neck long, reach your arms apart, knees, feet together, squeeze your butt, lock your legs. Try to get your thighs and your lower ribs off the floor. Thighs up, chin up, chest up, arms back, come up a little higher at the end. Good, change, slowly lower down, tuck in your wings, look to your right, maybe whole left ear on your mat. Second set, chin forward, arms out, perpendicular to the body. So body makes a T. Knees, feet together. Squeeze your inner thighs, squeeze your glutes, point your toes, look up and lift, everything lifting off the floor. In the second set, see if you can maybe lift your arms a little higher than the top of your head, like you're doing the YMCA pose, right? Lift your thighs off the floor a little bit more. One day, feet coming over the top of your head. Press your hips down, reach your arms apart, squeeze inner thighs together, thighs up, chin up, chest up, look up, come up a little higher at the end. Good, change, slowly lower down, tuck in your wings, look to your left, right here on your mat. So sometimes we have to come out of postures early, or we fall out, or we collapse out, or I don't know, we sneeze or something like that, right? But again, in times where you have the ability, try to come out of postures with as much intention and kind of like meditative grace as you go into them. Dhanurasana, floor bow, chin forward, bend your legs, grab your feet from the outside, 2 inches below the toes, thumbs with your index fingers, bring your knees, feet close together. Squeeze your butt, point your toes, look up towards the ceiling, and start to kick into your hands. Good, continuously keep kicking, beautiful. Without stopping, without intermission, it's the kick that drives the posture. Once again, keep your neck long and your chest proud. Try to keep your ankles, knees, and hips relatively in line. One day, thighs come off the floor. Point your toes, look up to the ceiling, kick, kick, kick. Change, slowly lower down. Look to your right, left here on your mat. Toes together, heels fall open. It's an inverse opening to the hips and pelvis. Second set, bring your chin forward, bend your legs, grab your feet from the outside, 2 inches below the toes, thumbs with your index fingers. Notice if your wrists are bending, bring the insides of your wrists close together, straighten your wrists, squeeze your tush, look up and kick into your hands. You want to freeze between your ribs and hips, hold still, do little sips of air in and out through the nose. This is the last posture in the spine strengthening series. When we connect the hands and feet together, we can really open through the heart space. This posture is also good for digestion, right? So you hold still on your abdomen, point your toes, look up to the ceiling, kick, 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 change, lower down to your left, right here on your mat. I had some pasta at 3 p.m. and was like, that'll be enough time before 6 p.m. yoga. And in this posture, I'm like, nope, it was not. Bring your chin forward, put your hands on the floor, push yourself up, come to the top of your mat, fixed firm Supta Vidrasana. I'll show you the first set from the side. Open your knees and feet, start in tabletop. You want your feet slightly wider than your butts. As you're ready, walk your hands back. You can keep your hands in front of you, beside you, or behind you. Slowly over time, you will sink your hips down. So one day you sit between your heels. Doesn't have to be today or tomorrow. If you can sit between your heels and if you're not in pain, knees on the floor, put your hands on your feet, bend your right elbow down, stopping anywhere you feel a point of pain, left elbow down, stopping if the knees want to come off the floor. If both elbows touch the floor, drop your head back, head to the floor, tuck your chin in, neck, shoulders on the floor, arms over your head, grab your elbows each other and hold. Wherever you are in this posture or on your life's journey is perfect. You want a gentle stretch through your lower body, never a point of pain. Margaret, I'm showing my UCC side there. Whoever you are or wherever you are on life's journey, you are welcome here. Change, put your hands on your feet, press yourself up carefully with control, head up last, turn around, Savasana, head to the front of your mat, feet to the back of your mat. Bring your heels together, let your toes fall open, arms down, palms face the ceiling, eyes open, mouth closed, breathing normal. So in between postures from here on out, we do a Savasana on our back and then a sit-up. The sit-ups are really great for strengthening the core and for stretching out the back. But they can be intense, right? So if the sit-ups don't feel good for your back, you can modify them in a way that feels pleasant, or you can skip them and roll off to the side, right? The sit-ups, like every other part of class, are modifiable or skippable. So you're welcome to roll off to the side here, or legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Elbows to the floor, forehead to knees. Great, turn, come to the top of your mat, second set, fixed firm, knees, feet together, hips on your heels, open your feet, sit down between your heels. Knees can open as well, but eventually knees, inner thighs stay together. Option to stay here or put palms on soles. Remember, second set often feels a little different. Right elbow down, left elbow down, head back, head to floor. Tuck your chin in, neck, shoulders on the floor, arms over your head, grab your elbows each other and hold. Take a slow inhale through your nose and a slow exhale through your nose. Change, put your hands on your feet, press yourself up carefully, head up last, very nice, turn around, Savasana, head to the front of your mat, feet to the back of your mat, letting everything stretch out. Legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Keep your arms over your ears as you sit up. Great, okay, turn, come to the back of your mat, half tortoise, Ardha. Sit knees, feet together, hips on your heels, arms over your head sideways, palms together, cross your thumbs, stretch up, chin away from your chest, and go down. Try to touch forehead to floor first, and then little fingers to floor. Tilt your pinky fingers down. Try to get elbows and wrists off the floor. Just the knife edges of your pinky fingers touch the floor. The rest of your arms are in there. Keep your neck long. You're not tucking your chin to your chest, but you're also not like jutting your head out all the way, right? You want your neck spine in line with the rest of your back. A slow tilt towards the floor so the hips are a little higher than the head. Slide your pinky fingers forward, sink your hips back in the opposite direction. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Change, arms with ears, come on up. You can always put your hands on the floor and push up. Arms down, turn around, Savasana. So in that posture, right, you can go in and out, arms with ears, but you can also put your hands on the floor and walk yourself in and out. Let's try again. Legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Heels on the floor as you sit up. Good, okay. Come to the back of your mat, second set, half tortoise, knees, feet together, hips on your heels. Remember, you can walk yourself in or arms up, palms together, thumbs crossed, big stretch up and go down. How long can you look forward? Can you touch your forehead to the floor first and then your little fingers? Reach your arms forward, sink your hips down, re-energize, reorganize, revitalize, stretch. Change, come on up, arms with ears, beautiful, arms down, turn around, Savasana. Just continuing our moving meditation, right? Be here in your body, be here in your breath. Feel yourself lying on the floor. Let the floor hold you up. And then let the floor push you up. Legs together, arms over your head, chin to chest, sit up. Wonderful. Turn, come to the middle of your mat, top of your mat for Camel Ustrasana or deepest back bend. Stand on your knees, 6 inches between knees and feet. Place your hands on your lower back, thumbs outside, fingers down to the floor. Press your hips forward, keep your eyes open, lift your nose and chin. And if it feels pleasant, relax your head back. Option to stay here or keep your hands on your back and go back halfway, freeze in the middle. Option to stay here with your hands on your back, or when you're ready, right hand down, grab your right heel. Left hand down, grab your left heel, thumbs outside, fingers inside, full palm grip on your heels. If you can't grab your heels yet, keep your hands on your back for support. Press stomach, thighs, hips forward, lift your chest up, drop your head back. And change. Place your hands on your back, press yourself up. How about blast? Very nice, stretch up. Sit down, turn around, Savasana. Practice feeling any sensations that come up in your body, any emotions on your heart or thoughts that pass. Just practice acknowledging them, noticing them without attaching. So for example, sometimes, if you feel nauseous in this posture, it can be tempting to either tell yourself, I don't feel nauseous and ignore it, or it can be tempting to attach and say like, I am sick. But yoga mindfulness offers us a third way in which we can acknowledge what we're feeling without taking it too personally. So instead of like, I am sick or I don't feel anything, we go into like, I feel dizziness right now, right? Or I feel a little uncomfortable, and that's okay. Legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Good, come to the top of your mat, always do second set. Open your knees a little wider, 8 to 10 inches between your knees. Still keep 6 inches between your feet. And if you'd like, you can roll up your mats. There's extra padding under your knees or your ankles. That's true for any kneeling posture. Put your hands on your lower back. Bring elbows closer together, hips forward, chest up, head back. Go back halfway, freeze in the middle. Right hand down, grab your right heel. Left hand down, grab your left heel. Thumbs outside, fingers inside. Full palm grip on your HEELS heels. Press your hips forward, lift your chest up, relax your head back. Imagine you're almost pulling on your heels so you don't fly forward. Great, place your hands on your back first, press yourself up without twisting, head up last, nice stretch up, sit down, turn around, Savasana. Let that posture go. All you have to do is breathe. Let's keep going. Legs together, arms over your head, chin to chest, sit up. Elbows to floor, forehead to knees. Feels good. Okay, come to the middle of your mat, rabbit Sasangasana, moving the spine in the other direction. Knees, feet together, hips on your heels. Grab your heels from the outside, stretch up. Tuck your chin to your chest and go down. Take your time. Feel each part of your spine moving. Forehead to knees, automatically top of head to floor. Pull on your heels. Don't lose the grip. Lift your hips up. If there's a gap between your knees and head, you can walk your knees up one by one, but head stays in place. Squeeze your heels together. Press your hips forward. Lock your arms. Lift your shoulders to decompress your neck spine. Round your back like a bunny. Change, hips down. Slowly uncurl, and you want to go slow out of this one. Head up last, very nice, turn around. Savasana, head to the front of your mat, feet to the back of your mat. Legs together, arms over your head, chin to chest, sit up. Wonderful. Second set, rabbit, let's hop to it. Knees, feet together, hips on your heels. Grab your heels from the outside, big stretch up, chin to chest, go down. Maybe a little deeper in the second set, forehead to knees, maybe nose between the knees, top of head to floor. Option to stay here or pull on your heels. Don't lose the grip, lift your hips up. You can walk your knees up one by one, but head stays in place. Don't move your head, don't twist your neck. Squeeze your heels together, press your hips forward, lift your shoulders up, stomach in, round your spine. When you're ready, bring your hips down to your heels, take your time, pull yourself out, uncurl, head up last, very nice, turn around, Savasana. So if that back bend camel pose ever feels kind of like insurmountable or really intense, remember that we follow up camel pose with rabbit where we round the spine. We do a bunch of sit-ups. We also follow it up with head to knee pose and then stretching pose. If you're ever like, I don't know about this back bend, just keep in mind that it's the last back bend and then there's a bunch of postures in place to stretch the spine in the other direction. Legs together, arms over your head, chin to chest, sit up. Good, head to knee with stretching, right leg out, left leg in, two legs make an L, a 90-degree angle. Inhale your arms over your head, big stretch up. Exhale, turn to your right, tuck your chin to your chest, put your forehead on your knee. Interlock your 10 fingers up to the webbing, under the ball of your foot, flex your toes back, bend your elbows down, suck your stomach in. Left elbow down, left shoulder down, roll into the left. Change, arms up, left leg out, right leg in, heel to costume, big stretch up. Turn to your left, chin to chest. Ooh, that feels good. Touch your forehead to your knee. Now, if your forehead and knee don't touch with a straight leg, that's really normal. Bend your left leg as much as you want. Touch your knee and head together. Make it easy. Flex your toes back, bend your elbows down, pull your abdomen in. Change, arms up, both legs out in front of you. If you're skipping sit up, stay here. Otherwise, lay down and sit up. Qashimotonasana stretching pose. Keep in mind, this is a different posture. Bend your knees, hook onto your big toes with middle and index fingers, peace sign fingers, thumbs on top. Scoot your butt back, right, left, 10 to 15 times. Knees can stay bent if it helps you keep a flat back. So rather than rounding your spine, think about arching your spine. Stick your butt out a little bit and start to fold forward. Stomach to thighs, pull, chest to knees, stretch. Think about hooking your ribs over your knees. Keep your neck long. Good, change, come on up, turn around, Savasana. Legs together, arms over your head, chin to chest, sit up. Second set, right leg out, left leg in. Sole of left foot pushes into inner right thigh bicep. Make sure that your leg is not on top of your foot. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, look over right shoulder. Pardon me, look over to your right, tuck your chin to your chest, put your forehead on your knee. I was getting ahead of myself. If your forehead and knee are touching with the bent leg, in the second set, start to slide your heel forward. See how long you can make your leg before forehead and knee lose contact. Eventually legs straight, eventually legs locked. Left knee down, left hip down, left shoulder down. Change, arms up, left leg out, right leg in, big stretch up, turn to left, chin to chest, forehead to knee. So you hear a lot of like roll into the right. It is possible to overdo that, right? You don't want to roll all the way in. The idea is you just want to keep your shoulders and hips in line. Flex your toes back, bend your elbows down, right elbow down, right shoulder down, roll into the right. Change, arms up, both legs out in front of you, lie down, and sit up. Stretching pose, bend your knees, hook onto your big toes, middle and index fingers, thumbs on top. Scoot your butt back, right, left, 10 to 15 times. I don't know why, but doing this brings me joy. Knees can stay bent, right? If it helps you keep a flat back, eventually legs straight, stick your butt out, eventually lock your legs, puff up your chest, fold. Stomach to thighs, pull, chest to knees, stretch. Try to lock your knees, one day forehead and toes touch. Good, change, come on up, turn around, Savasana. I think it's because I feel like a penguin waddling, but we're on our butt instead. Right, left, 10 to 15 times, like a penguin. Legs, I just love penguins. Legs together, arms over your head, chin to chest, sit up. Okay. Half Lord of the Fish pose, Ardha-Matsyendrasana. Bend your left leg on the floor. Touch your right heel to left knee. Right arm close behind you like a second spine. Left arm up and over. Push your knee out of the way. Grab your left knee with your left hand. Hand, heel, and knee touch. Point your left toes. Evenly distribute your body weight on both sit bones. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, look over right shoulder twist. You can keep your right hand close behind you for balance. You can also take it off the floor and grab your hip, your waistband, or eventually reach behind you. Try to touch your right fingertips to your left thigh for a half bind. Keep spine straight, chest lifted. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, look back, twist, twist, twist. Change, unwind, swap out your legs, bend your right leg on floor. Touch left heel to right knee. You can also have your right leg long in front of you. Left arm close behind you, fingers tented, thumb pointing towards you. Right arm up and over, push your knee out of the way. You can grab your right knee with your right hand. You can also grab your mat or towel. Inhale, stretch up, stomach in. Exhale, look over, left shoulder twist. Now notice if you're leaning way back or to one side, actively push your left fingertips into the floor to stay lifted. If you can balance here, reach behind you, grab your right thigh with your left hand. Keep your right knee on the floor, left foot on the floor, point your right toes. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, look back, twist, twist, twist. Change, unwind, turn around, Savasana. Breathe. Legs together, arms over your head, chin to chest, sit up. Okay, come to the middle of your mat, final breathing, Kapalbhati. Knees, feet together, hips on your heels, hands on your thighs. If it hurts to sit on your feet, sit on your butt, crisscross applesauce. And in the second set, you'll switch out which foot is on top. You're gonna exhale through your mouth. As you exhale through your mouth, you'll pull your abdomen in. So when it all comes together, the exhale is forceful, audible, intentional. When the stomach relaxes, the lungs will automatically take in air. So the inhale is very passive and subtle. You barely notice it's happening. Focus on your exhale. And the cool thing is the less you think about it, the easier it is. One final moving meditation. Lick your lips, swallow a couple times, concentrate, meditate. Don't forget to have fun. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you're sitting crisscross applesauce, switch other foot on top, arms straight, shoulders down, chest proud, and begin. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good for you. Honor yourself. Give yourself a hug. High five. Pat on the back. Turn around. Final Savasana. You can close your eyes. You can open your arms and legs. You can starfish. You can take up as much or as little space as you'd like. And take a nice easy breath in through your nose and out through your nose. The hardest part of class is showing up, and you did that. You showed up for yourself. You stepped onto your yoga mat. You took breaks when you needed to. You kept going when you needed to. You listened to yourself, right? You gave yourself your full loving attention. And that is a gift that you have given yourself that nobody can take away from you, right? So carry that out into your evening, into the world. Take an inhale through your nose. And then exhale through your nose. Breathe in. Empty out. Keep it simple, and all is coming.